It's back, everyone, and this is the video you really want to watch because it's going to explain some things that I didn't explain last time. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to First Take Tech, real tech reviews done right the first time. Now, if you've watched my very first video, you'll know what this is, and you'll know what's inside of this box. But I just want to give a quick 60-second overview of what happened and what has led to this video. Okay, so a timer for 60 seconds starts right now. Back in December, I decided to buy a drone, a camera drone, because I wanted to make YouTube videos with it and everything like that. So I searched around. I didn't have the money for a DJI or a Parrot, so I had to look for a cheaper option that would still fulfill my needs. I found this company called EXO Drones. They looked really good. They're based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. They import their products from China, but hey, they looked really good. The reviews were great on it. I've watched a few videos, and so I decided to buy their EXO Cinemaster 2. It's their top of the line 4K 30 FPS recording drone for just hobbyists like me. And so I bought it. The drone came in about 4 weeks after I purchased it, and it broke the first day I flew it. I decided to go through the claim process of saying, hey, my drone broke out of something that I did not do, but something that malfunctioned, and it was about a 2-3 day process for me to get through all that, but eventually they said, hey, we'll replace it, or we'll give you $150 back. And eventually they replaced it, and that's what we'll be talking about today. And time. So, that's a short rundown. If you want the actual rundown, everything that happened that day, go and watch my past video. It'll be up here or here. I don't know which one it is because I'm not editing right now, but it'll be in one of these top two corners. Go watch that, and that's actually going to explain the process I had to go to get this drone not necessarily fixed, but replaced because of all the things that happened. And it'll also explain what broke on it and what happened. But today's video is all about the new one, and I'm really excited. And it's only going to be an unboxing video today because I don't want to make a 40-minute video again. I'm going to try to keep this one under 10 minutes if I can not talk a lot. But I'm really excited about it, and we'll get straight into this unboxing. So it came in the original box, which I was not really expecting. So the box you see on the screen right now is actually the box that I got the drone originally in, which is fine. Everything was taped up, but they did leave some shipping tags on it. See that one right there? It's not a horrible. It's not like a big mistake, but it was just, it showed me that they didn't replace the box, which I guess they shouldn't have to. But it surprised me a little bit. And a little bit of backstory. That knife right there was from my great aunt. It's a really cool knife. But that's something else other than that. And all these boxes were the same ones that I had. And so if you watch my previous video, you're seeing the exact same box. And this is the EXO Cinemaster 2. It's a 4K 30 frames per second recording drone that is said to have up to level 5 wind resistance and about 2,600 feet of range. It comes with this really nice carrying case, as you see me pulling out right now. And this carrying case is a soft case, so it's not necessarily hard, but it's definitely going to give your drone some protection if you drop it or if things get placed on top of it. Now, when I got this drone replaced, I was not expecting to get more or extra things. I wasn't expecting to get these new propellers as you see here, and also when I pull off this front foam cover, I wasn't expecting to get a whole nother controller and a battery. If you go watch the other video, you'll see in the chats that I had with the customer service that they said to only send back the drone and that they'll just, I assume, send back the replacement drone, and I kept the batteries and controller myself. But this is the drone, and it looks fine when I first pulled it out. And I was making sure that everything looked okay, because I didn't know if they were going to just fix the drone or fully replace it. And that's actually a new battery. So I have another battery I'll pull on the screen here in a second, but they gave me actually two batteries. So I have one from the original and one from the replacement. What you see me doing here is looking on the arms where it broke to see if they had either fixed it, replaced it, or just strictly glued the thing back together and gave it back to me. One of the problems I was looking for is because it was a internal malfunction. The whole drone just shut off in the middle of the air, and so I didn't want to have the same drone just fixed because I was going to be flying it, and I didn't want it to cut out again like it did last time. But as I searched, and as you can see there wasn't anything extra or wrong with it, which I was super pleased about, that they didn't just glue it back together and fix it. And here I'm just taking everything apart so you guys can see it. If you want a more in-depth review of it, go and watch my first video. It's a really good, like, brings everything together. It was like a 40-minute video, but you can skip around. It's a lot easier. And so that's the new controller and the new battery that they gave to me. And right now I'm just going to go find my other battery and other controller because again, I wasn't really expecting them to just give me a new one. And so there's the old battery and my old controller. And so at this time I have two controllers and two batteries. What I really like is that they gave me a new battery, and new batteries on their website cost about $60 to $80 depending what drone you're buying it from. And the EXO batteries are about $75. I could be completely wrong on this, but it might be about $75. And so having the flight time of two batteries is going to be a really useful thing. In the package as well, they gave me another set of propellers, plus the set of propellers that I got to keep from the original drone, as well as a whole new set from their store online, which is really nice in case I break propellers or something like that. They also gave me the manual, as they do every time, and that is a oh, okay. That is the charging cord and the screwdriver to take the propellers off. They give me the manual and everything, and so everything's looking really nice here, and I'm really excited about it. Right now I'm putting tape on the batteries, just so that I don't mix up which ones they are because I don't wanna mess up something, because it could have been a controller malfunction. I didn't know what malfunctioned, that made it fall from the air. And so what you see me here doing, and if anything happens to you guys in this, I would suggest putting tape on the old things just in case something doesn't break, or in case something does break, because then you'll know which one malfunctioned. And here I'm putting the battery in, making sure it fits, putting the old battery in the new drone to see if it boots up. And it does, and that's a really promising thing for me. And I was really excited that everything worked. And something I didn't do, if you watch my first video, is that those front legs actually flip down, which is pretty cool because it gives you about an inch, inch and a half of clearance off the ground. And everything just worked. And so I was really excited that everything worked because, of course, I think I spent $350 on this drone because I had the $100 off of a sale, as well as I found a coupon code that I was able to use. And so having that break on the first time was absolutely terrifying because I didn't know if I was going to either get my money back or if EXO was going to replace it. But EXO did replace it, and I'm really excited that they did. And their customer service this whole time was great. They have a chat service online where you can go and you can just on their website put in your email, put in your order or something that you did with them, and they will send a person to talk to you. It's not talking on the phone, which means it's a little bit slow if they don't have someone immediately there to talk with you, but it's a really nice thing because you can walk away and then you can respond later, and someone will always be there to respond with you. And so I'm really proud of them that they fixed what that happened. And it wasn't anything of my fault. If you watch my video, you'll see that. And I'm just happy that they were able to replace it. And I will be making a few videos of the flight time with this. I have only flown it about once now since I've got it. It's been really cold and windy where I'm at, and so I didn't want to test it too far. But I'll be doing some tests and flights, and I'll be posting videos on that. But also, there's another thing I'm going to talk about in a later video that is a little bit shocking when I look deeper into it. But that's for another video. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for getting my first video to like 1.2 thousand views. I've never had something on like my history of YouTube past this channel, anything get over like 300 views, so to get over 1,000 is really cool. So thank you guys for stepping in. If you have questions for me, drop them in the comments like you guys did before. That was really fun to answer your guys' questions and to see your opinions. And so if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, or you can email me at firsttaketech2021@gmail.com. That's somewhere I'll also be. Well, it might be 2022. Whatever. I'll put in the link, or I will link my email down in the description, as well as put a link to the EXO Cinemaster 2 if you want to check it out for yourself. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.